This is your season to put you first. To put you first. I'm talking to you. If you done spent the majority of your life putting other people before you, you done spent the majority of your life being a people pleaser, you done spent the majority of your life worrying about what other people are going to say, what other people are going to think, or what are they going to say about me if I do this? What are they going to say about me if I do that? What if I lose this person? What if this happened? What if that happened? You, every time you try to step forward and step out in faith, fear stop you, fear block you. Listen, baby, this is your time. This is your season to put you first. Divine ones, y'all know what we say all the time. I got to get me first. I got to get me first. I want y'all to put that in the comments, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what that means when you say I got to get me first. It's not selfish. It's not selfish. It's not arrogant. It's not negative. It ain't evil at all. You know what? It's needed. It's necessary. You got to get you first. You got to get you first, especially to my mothers, to my parents, to my fathers, any parent, whether you're a mother or a father, any activity, let me say this, any life that you live, any role that you in where you got to serve people, you got to go out there and help people, you got to lead people, whether that's lead your home, lead your children, if you in leadership on your job, any type of leadership, any type of role that you serve, you got to get you first. You got to get you first. Why is that? Why is that so important? Because if you ain't right, come on now, if you ain't together, if your mental ain't right, if you ain't been checking in with yourself, if you ain't been doing what you need to do personally for yourself, for your transformation, for your mindset, for your spirit, for your body, how in the world, how in the world you gonna be that for somebody else? How in the world you gonna be able to show up and give somebody your best self? Give your children your best self. Give your clients your best self. This is going to relate to you whether you are a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, whether you're in the 9-to-5 space, you're in the workspace, you work for somebody else, whether you're a parent, you're raising children. This is going to be your message. I don't care who you is. You a divine one, you a chosen one. God say in this season, I need you to get serious about you. I need you to be more intentional about you, about your mental well-being, about your spiritual well-being, about your physical well-being. To those of you that have been joining me in the transformation challenge, I've been kicking off transformation challenges for my divine ones in the physical. We've been doing physical transformation challenges where I'm challenging them. We're challenging ourselves to walk more, to fast longer, to drink more water, to up our nutrition, to eat healthy, to eat more whole foods, less processed foods, less carbs, less refined carbs, less sugars. And we are taking on a healthier approach to living. It's time for transformation. It's time for transformation. And you know what? There was a season in my life where I couldn't even imagine that. I couldn't even imagine doing something like that. I couldn't even imagine getting up walking 10,000 steps every day. I couldn't even imagine, making sure I'm drinking my water. I couldn't even imagine making sure that I'm eating healthy because my mind was so occupied with so many other things for other people. That whole time I'm neglecting myself and neglecting the people that I'm serving. Why? Because I'm not taking care of me. I'm not making sure I'm healthy. I'm not making sure I'm in the best health. I'm not making sure my mindset is right. So I want to challenge you. I want to push you, each and every one of you, each and every one of my divine ones. I want to push you in this season, not just in this season, but for the rest of your life, that you start being intentional about making sure you're good, making sure your mindset is good, making sure you're investing in things for yourself. And as I'm teaching this to y'all, saying this to y'all, I'm saying this to myself. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm making this video, putting it out to y'all, but I'm also making this video to hold myself accountable, because that's one of the things that I love about coaching. When you coach, when you teach, when you mentor your clients, your students, other people, you are now held responsible for what you just said. So as you helping them grow and reach new heights and become the best version of their self, you can't just be saying it to them and not be doing it yourself. So what I'm saying to y'all, That's another reason why I love what I do so much, because it keeps me accountable. God holds me accountable to what I say to y'all, to what I teach to y'all. So again, I'm not just saying this to you, I'm saying this to we. This our word. Somebody put it in the comments, say this our word. Okay, you got a coach that gonna get down in the mud with you, baby. I'm gonna get down in the trenches with you. We're gonna roll up our sleeves and we're gonna get this thing out the mud together. Because I spent a whole lot of time on unnecessary tasks for other people, for other things that did not matter, that was not pushing me forward into my destiny. See, you got a destiny. You have a divine destiny. There is a destination that God desires that you get to. There's a place in your life that God desires for you to be. It is not God's will that you be broke, busted, and disgusted for the rest of your life. It is not God's will that you be sick for the rest of your life. It is not God's will that you build somebody else's dream, you build somebody else's empire for the rest of your life. What about your dreams? What about your empire? What about your aspirations? What about your goals? Where are you going? You've been helping other people get to where they're going, but where you going? Do you know where you're going? I want to challenge you to sit down and take some time to set an intention for your life. And if you've been at this for a long time, then you may have to do what I just recently had to do. I've been at this for some years. I've been doing this for some years, and I've been helping thousands of divine ones, thousands of my clients get this transformation and become the divine version of themselves. But you know what I said? I said, Toya, it's time to set a new intention. It's time to set a new intention. So if you've been at this transformation journey for a while, then I want to challenge you to set a new intention, set a new course for your life. Be something bigger than what you intended in the beginning. Be something larger. Be something greater than what you intended in the beginning. You can change your course. You can change your path by your thoughts and by your words. So it begins with you setting an intention though. You got to set an intention. To those of you that have been following my teachings, you know I tell you all the time, you got to pay attention and you got to use intention. This is an intentional walk. Greatness is not something that you just gonna fall into. You're not gonna trip over something and bump your head and fall into greatness. You have to be very intentional about this journey. And this is not a knock to anybody else. This is not to say that you can't be there for other people and serve other people, but you got to make sure your mental is in the right space. You got to make sure your spirit is in the right space. Make sure your heart, your soul, your body, your everything. You got to make sure that it's in the right space so that you can be a blessing to other people. The best thing that you can do for other people, the best thing that you can do for your family, the best thing you do for your loved ones, best thing you could do for the people that you serve is to get you first, is to get your transformation, is to heal. Because the last thing God would want me to do is being somewhere on this video, being somewhere serving, being somewhere helping somebody, and I'm broken, I'm contaminated, and then I'm passing off poison to everybody I'm teaching. I'm passing off poison to everybody I'm coaching. So it's important for me to get me first. It's important for me to sit down and self-develop. It's important. This is what I want you to understand. It's important for you to get up early in the morning if you need to. Stay up a little later if you need to. Step aside. Sometimes you just got to steal away. You got to get away. You got to duck off in the cut. You got to leave your coworkers and you got to go off in your car and listen to that audio book. Listen to that podcast. Write down your goals in your journal. Speak your affirmations, pray. You got to get off by yourself and you got to meditate. You got to get off by yourself and come watch these videos. This is part of you getting you first. When you come on this channel and you watch these lives, you watch these videos, you attend the master classes, you invest in coaching, you invest in mentoring, that's you getting you first. And you know what it do? It makes you a better wife to your husband. It makes you a better husband to your wife, better father to your kids, better mother to your kids. When you put you first, when you get you first, everybody wins. Everybody wins. So I remember a time when I couldn't do that. I'm about to go walk and get the rest of my steps in today. Like my whole life has changed. I'm a whole nother person now. I'm an active person now. This ain't just about me losing some weight. I've lost over 50 pounds. But this ain't just about me losing some weight. This is about me becoming a whole nother person. I'm an active person now. I get up and walk every day. If I don't get up and walk, I just feel like my whole day is just a hot mess. I gotta move, because that's the habit. That's every time. I love what's the book? Atomic Habits by James Clear. Every time that you get up and you do something that is going to push you closer to becoming the person that you desire and aspire to be, every time you do that. So like every time I get up and walk 10,000 steps, every time I drink more water, every time I eat nutritious foods, I eat more whole foods, every time I fast, you know what it's doing? Like he says in the book, I'm casting a vote for the person that I want to become. And it's just like how with any other election, whoever has the most votes wins. So you got to cast votes to be the person that you want to be, the person that you want to become, the person you aspire to be, that new version of you, that upgraded version of you, that leveled up version of you. Come on now, because we ain't staying still. We ain't staying still. You should not be the same person you was last year. You should not be the same person you was 5 years ago. I want the updated version of you. Your children deserve the upgraded version of you. But you know what that's going to take? In order for the people in your life to get the upgraded version of you, it's going to take you setting boundaries. You're going to have to set some boundaries. You're going to have to start saying no. When you draw the line in the sand, you don't draw a new line. That's the line and that's it. You got to say no. And this can be hard for those of you that have a big heart. And you wear your feelings on your sleeves, and you love big and you love hard. You got to get you first, because if you're depleted, if you're drained, you ain't going to be no good to yourself and nobody else. So you got to set boundaries. You got to start having difficult conversations with people. You got to start saying no. You got to start getting up earlier if you need to. You got to start getting in new rooms. I'm having the Elite Experience, where I'm taking my virtual masterclass, the Snatch Back Season Masterclass. I'm teaching it on July the 23rd on Zoom. Usually it's just me at home in my house teaching the masterclass on Zoom. I'm opening it up to where my divine ones, you can come and be in the room with me. You can come in Orlando, Florida, and be in my summer home location with me while I'm teaching the Zoom. So you got me and you right there in the room together for the Elite Experience, baby. We're going to be able to eat together. We're going to be able to break bread together. I'm going to sign books. We're going to take pictures. I'm going to do in-person coaching with you after the masterclass end. We're going to have us a little after party, little kingdom after party set up in there, baby. I'll put a link for that in the description for you if you're interested in that. But this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, because it was me getting in rooms like that, getting in unusual rooms that I wouldn't normally be in. It stretched me. It stretched my mindset. I want y'all to go back and watch some of my earlier videos on my channel, and you're going to see the difference from how I was then to who I am now. And I'm not finished. I'm continuing to become. I ain't there yet. I have not reached the ultimate level. I'm still growing. I still got a long way to go. But because I got serious about putting me first, getting me first, it was not selfish. It was not negative. It was not evil. Me setting that intention to get me first, to invest in my future, invest in my destiny, self-develop, to heal. Getting me first, you know what it has done? It has given my children a better mother. They have a happier mother now. They have a mother that's smiling. They have a mother that's active. They have a mother that joke and play with them. I ain't snapping at them. I ain't mad at them all the time. They have a mother that hug them, that love on them, that kiss them, that shows them affection. Why? Because I got me first. Because I sat down and I worked on my mess, because I healed from my childhood trauma, because I allowed God to put me on the spiritual surgery table. So you see how getting you first is not selfish. The best thing you could do for the people in your life is to heal, to grow, to self-develop, to get your transformation. And you got to do whatever you need to do to make that time for yourself. I used to stay up after my babies went to sleep. I would stay up after they went to sleep. They used to be asleep early in the morning, 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Whatever you got to do to get your time, you got to get your time. You got to get you first, because this is what sets the stage. It sets the course for your life and your relationships. Okay. I love y'all so much, baby. This was an old Talks with Auntie. We had us a good old talk Talks with Auntie, baby. Somebody say, I got to get me first. Okay, because we growing, we evolving. We ain't standing still. We moving closer. We are being transformed into the image of Jesus Christ. Let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. We're going to keep on changing. We're going to keep on evolving. We're going to keep on becoming until we are just like Jesus Christ. We ain't finished yet. Put it in the comments, baby. Say, I ain't finished yet. And if you would like to book a one-on-one with me, if you would like for me and you to do a Talks with Auntie on Zoom, baby, just me and you one-on-one, I'm going to put the link for that in the description as well. My calendar is now open, so you can come in on Zoom and we can do a virtual one-on-one. And I'm going to give you, hear your situation, hear you out. This is going to help you grow in your personal or professional life. So whether you're dealing with something personally or professionally, you can book a session, the Talks with Auntie session, where I'm going to hear your situation out. I'm going to give you tips, give you advice, strategies, Q&A, whatever you need to help you get to your next level. Auntie going to be right there to help you, okay? Because this your time to go. This your time to advance. I declare that over each and every one of y'all. All right, I got to go. Got to get my steps in, baby. I love y'all so much. I pray I see you for the elite experience or either on the one-on-one. Remember, I also offer group coaching, so I'll put the link in the description for that as well. If you're looking for a family of other chosen ones that are on their journey of transformation and you still want to get coaching from me as well, the group coaching membership is the perfect environment for that. The link is in the description for you, baby. We do coaching twice a month. You're going to get an accountability partner, somebody that's going to help you stay committed, help you stay on your path to greatness and not let you fall off, okay? Somebody that's going to make sure you get you first. So whatever you need, baby, we got it for you. The links are below in the description. I love y'all so much. I'll check in with y'all later.